I am going to be one of the first people, hopefully, to wish so many of you a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, only I'm doing it today. I'm actually sitting in the Fairway, our grocery store, our local grocery store parking lot. One, because I waited to the last possible minute to get the food that I need for tomorrow. Are there any people like me, complete procrastinators? And two, I'm coming to you from the parking lot so that my car is quiet. My house is not quiet because my two Hanyaker boys are off from school. So it is not quiet in my house. But confessions of a former introvert. The holidays. Can we talk about the holidays? Holidays are not friendly for introverts. Holidays are not friendly for people who get itchy around other people. And as someone who used to be that, I had a love-hate relationship with such things. So I'm going to give you some very basic hints. I wish way back when, even when I was small, somebody would have pulled me aside and taught me this secret about how to be a sociable being. One, this is really important. People are not that interested in you. They are far more interested in feeling seen and heard within themselves. So I always got itchy when it was about me talking to someone. Now this is all apart from my clinical office. My clinical office, I'm on. I can do people because we swim in deep, and I love to swim in deep water with people. I like to go into their thoughts and their feelings and their beliefs. I like to go into their history, but superficial conversation, surface, I stink at it, or at least I used to. I'm getting better. So this secret about people, I used to get all itchy around surface conversations because I would think, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? And so they would be talking to me, the other person, and I would be all up in my head. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? And then I couldn't think of a thing. And so then it was really awkward. Like we would just stand and look at each other like, yeah, so, and I would look for a way to exit as quickly as possible. Anyone else? Anyone else? But when I learned people like to talk about themselves, people like to have people actually see and hear them. So that means I don't really have to have a ton to say at all. I just have to be a really great listener and lean in and validate. I need to have a few basic conversation starters. So here's some that if any of my family is on here, you're just going to have to pretend I didn't spill the beans, because here are some of my favorite conversation starters around the holidays. One, you could talk to any woman almost about the show This Is Us. Really anywhere. Just ask them, do you watch This Is Us? How did you feel about this week's episode? What did you think about Kate? Did you anticipate that was coming? This Is Us, you can totally go there and talk about, because it's a national phenomenon right now. Thanksgiving, you can talk about Black Friday. So guys, what's on your holiday gift giving list? What are some of the top things that you can't wait to get your hands on? Or what are your plans for Black Friday? Are you going to go like super duper early? Are you going to go on Thursday? What's your favorite spot? Right? Super easy conversation. Now, I'm not sporty, but I have a lot of men around me that love football. I cannot even pretend to know a darn thing about football, but I can ask, like, so you love the Packers? Like, have you always loved the Packers? Like, what's the story on that? Right? Because that would just never fly in my Bears family. But there has to be a story about loving cheeseheads. What is it? Right? The other tip, the other thing that I love to do, if I'm going into a situation where I know that there's going to be a few acquaintance people that maybe I don't know super well, I might do a little homework. You can go in doing a little homework. What does homework look like? It looks like going on their Facebook wall and noticing, what are they posting about? Did they recently go on a trip? You can ask them about their trip. I'm sure they would love to talk about their trip, right? Or maybe their daughter is playing a lot of basketball or volleyball and they have that posted everywhere. You could easily ask them about that, or talk about how grown up their kids have gotten. Go in armed with some basic conversation starters. Then listen for their answers. Be engaged. Last but not least, for the introvert, here's how we survive. Here's how we are sociable beings. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready? It's not a hard one. Smile. Smile more. Smile more. Help. Again, what is the basic premise that people enjoy? They enjoy feeling seen and heard and cared about. Is this something that you can offer? Absolutely, it is something that you can offer. It's something we all can offer. We don't get a pass because we're introverts being socially awkward. Sorry, we just don't get a pass. Last thing to remember, if you go into a social situation dreading the social situation, if you go into a social situation already writing a mental script that it's going to be awkward and horrible, it's going to be awkward and horrible. But if you go in telling yourself that you're going to carry the aroma of Christ into that room, and you're going to leave someone in that room feeling cared about and loved. Pay dirt. Pay dirt. We can do this. We can be sociable. So in the comments below, give some more of your top tips on conversation starters. Don't pretend that we all know what we're doing. We all could use a little bit more tips on how do we start conversations without being awkward. Ready, set, go. And I'm gonna run in and get my groceries. Bye, guys.